So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Out of the gun, Daniels. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's going to get the Dolphins. It's a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll go right side with Hall. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Fires right away, but incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Third and short, Daniels. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Come on. Ready.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point is up and good from Slide. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Set for the kickoff, Sly with the honors. Gray now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard
line. Dolphins just about set up here, first and 10. Start this one out with Hall. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. They go right back to Hall. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Daniels from the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll make a big play on the ground. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, here comes Hall. It's a tackle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Completed left side to Thomas. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Daniels back to throw. Connects with his back. Hall. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He will not score, but that does set him off front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Such a magnificent run. Quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Watters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. And I get in the huddle. Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back after such tremendous effort.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 79 Brook, 19 Charger, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Daniels. The back's got it. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 1-point game. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we started to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He set up the screen to Higgins. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutin. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Nice little gain on the ground.
18, 5 in.
They send a tight end in motion. Setting up to throw. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutin. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football.
Come on.
They'll have it 3rd and 3.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60.
They'll send him over right.
Ready?
3rd down from the gun. This gets the first and more. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it brings up an LA first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Buffalo 18.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked up by the Ole Miss rookie. And the Dolphins getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Now Daniels off the play action. Rolling out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Here comes Bryce Baringer to handle the 4th down punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Pat the 60. Pat.
On the give, it's Tutin. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
79, come back to 70 Lions.
Back to throw now. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
18,
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Dragon 60.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He gets 6 on that play, and the Chargers will have a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
70 Rangers. Trap 60. Let go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Throwing it again here. Gordon down the field, and he's got it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And it brings up an L.A. first down.
It's a gain of 32.
Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer.
From the red zone on first. Flushed out of the pocket. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Mustang 1970 Lions. Ready.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
This defense may have been headed the wrong way initially on that counter run, but they never lost contain. As that play shifted back, they flowed with it and caught him before he could break it up the sideline.
Okay,
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. The intended target there was Torrey Horton, so that brings up 4th and long. Slide's kick is up and good, and that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Gray now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Completed over the middle. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Into the hands of Harrison. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. Out of the gun, Daniels. It's a downfield work in the left. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. To the air again. Daniels buys time, rolling right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
First down.
Come back, team. Let's go now.
1st and goal at the 5-yard
Cowboy
line.
80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Working inside the red zone. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
14. Chargers 10. Chase McLaughlin set to
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
60 Bobcats. 19 Lions.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
He's back to throw. This is a heater going deep. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That ball's incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Shaheed now to return.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
19 Charger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 sight.
Back to throw. And he comes up after a nice gain right near that marker. Going to need a little bit more now on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Cowboy 80. Check. Panther. Ready, ready.
They hand it off on 3rd and short. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Mustang 19, 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Come 19, come 19.
And in motion out of the slot.
Alert.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
70 Wolf. Dragon 60.
They're going play action. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Dolphins have him now on his 8th pick of the year. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Shaheed now to return.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's looking deep once again. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the third. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Gray now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Daniels setting up the play action. Buying some time left. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On first down, here's Daniels. Forced out to his right. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami.
On the go.
Another Dolphins.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hall running between the tackles. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They give on second to Hall. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Here we go.
Play fake here. Daniels vacates quickly left side. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Come on.
Daniels keeps it himself. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins hold an 11-point advantage. Jayden Daniels with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did. And I would have loved to see his eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go. And that group certainly was.
Shaheed now to return.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Got locked behind this one. Downfield it goes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Took a 3-yard pickup. It's second and 7.
Cowboy 80.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Dolphins control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. Second down now, 7 to go.
Dragon 60. Ready. Tap it. 18 Cardinal. 8. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
60 Bobcat. 60. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Headed out right. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
Chase McLaughlin.
On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Well, those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult. Now 2 touchdowns got to be scored. And that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
Fielded at the 7.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Ready. Set.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Torrey Horton, his intended receiver. And it's going to be second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He's going to throw again on second down. Short pass brought in. Forcing it out past the 30. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Brought in inside the 20. This is all the way to the 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 55. That's another Chargers first down.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Goes to the hurry up here.
18 rattle, 18 rattle.
Gun snap, they'll throw. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead.
Los Angeles.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers get it back to within one score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Gray now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, strike.
Daniels now. It's him on the end route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work. Reset those chains.
He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
3rd down give to Hall. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Hall once more. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
19, 18. Dragon 60. Let's go now. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Ready?
Back to throw it. It's cut by Harrison. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Hall on the give. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on, come on. Set. Smash, smash.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves. Bronco 80. Ready, ready?
They go right back to Hall. And he gets absolutely blocked to end that one. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
The field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Shaheed now to return.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Ready?
They'll work against the blitz. That's incomplete left side. The intended target there was toward Horton. So that brings up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Roll up on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70. Hey, Crash. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. $60 Bison, $60 Bison.
Out left, Worthy makes the grab. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. Looking to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Mike Samuel makes the play. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. On him quick, and they bring it down. Our timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. They're going to pass it here. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out, without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Ready.
Daniels from the pistol. Blitz is there, and he goes down. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the